Welcome to Two Brothers Comics. Today we're doing the Wednesday New Comic Book Day live haul stream. If you want to see what we picked up this week and hear our thoughts on some of the books that came out, stay tuned. How is everybody doing? I see we got some folks already going off in the chat. Hope everybody had a great new comic book day. Hope everybody had the same problem I had today, and that was too many books in the pull list and way too much money spent. But it's all good because it's worth it, right? That's why we do this. Before we check the chat, though. Whoa,
I almost made it. You got me at the end.
Almost did. He's that close, guys.
You got me at the end.
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot.
Taking a quick break from work to hang out?
A little bit, yeah. Just a little break.
Right on. Let's see here. Cool Comics Collector, what's going on? When I got to the store this morning, they had just received their delivery from Diamond, so we had to wait for them to go through the damaged books to see what was missing. No Maestro 2. Man, that sucks. Yeah, there's been some shops out here that have had issues with not necessarily Diamond with the shipping delays, but FedEx or UPS or whatever, just, you know, being really behind on the shipping. So but yeah, I mean, the damaged books, yeah, of course, you know, you can't blame that on the shipping. We got Jason, Mr. Southern Comic Geek. What's going on? How are you doing today? That's a lot. And Nick, thanks for joining us today.
I gotta be quick.
Anybody else having issues with Diamond distributors? I mean, man, yeah, it's across the board, man. It's just one of them things. It's not gonna go away. Austin, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Cap, what's going on, man? Good to see you in there as well. Oh, let's see. Whoa, look, here we go. We got T. Travis Comics. What's going on? Good to see you. All right on. Check it out. That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
Yep. I got to be quick, though. It's bath time, but I wanted to open this up.
All right. I'm almost done going through the chat. We got Uncle Rod hanging out in the chat. We got Landon Brown. Whoa, Ruben, way down at the bottom of the chat, man. You was a little late today. Warlord, what's going on? Splash Page, Devo, and Black Mana. What's going on, guys? A little Team Nick action going on. So real quick, oh, okay, I see it at the bottom. Yeah, okay. So real quick, guys, while we do have Nick on here for a few minutes, we're gonna open up this AOK from Captain Comics he sent to us. Nick can't hang out too long, so he wanted to jump on here real quick and bust this open.
All right. He said it's old and to use gloves. I don't have gloves. I've been looking for gloves. I don't have any, so I just washed my hands really good. I do have paper towels to handle it with. It's the best thing I could come up with. All right. And so he's pretty adamant. I want to make sure I don't get the tape full, so I'm putting that here. Oh, it smells old. Dustin, can you smell that and see if it smells old to you?
Yeah.
That does. Justin,
Yeah.
You want to sniff?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I definitely can. Yeah.
Let's turn off that ticker. Ooh, look at this. Look, it's old. All right, so we got a little saran wrap action in here. My glove.
Jen, what's going on? Good to see you. Lost in Comics. What's up, fellas?
All right, so, man, check this thing out.
Splash Page, what's up? Go to jail. Go directly to jail. Me and Nick
Check
don't
this
really
out.
deal with too many books that are really dictate needing gloves on anyway. So
Wasn't white gloves in here a second ago? That's funny. Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Check this out, dude.
I don't do gloves. I can't stand gloves on my hands for anything.
Dick Tracy comics from 1950.
Nice.
That's awesome, dude. Check that out. Newspaper of Western South Dakota, January 8th, 1950.
Awesome.
Dude, that would look
old
awesome.
comics, man.
That would look awesome framed up. Check this one out. Dick Tracy, December 18th, 1949.
Right on.
Look, I feel so silly holding my paper towels, but my hands are clean.
Look, I'll tell you right now, Nick. I'm pretty sure I know where he found these things. You not having gloves on is not going to do any damage to him. I mean,
Did he get him at Sturgis?
no, but I'm pretty sure he showed he's been showing a few of these things that he's been finding like this for a while. So this is super cool to be able to have a couple of them.
Oh, check this out, dude. I believe this is from 1934, this big one here. Give me a second. Let me move this.
Okay. Nice.
1934.
Awesome.
That's crazy, man.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, you need to get those.
Captain.
Yeah, appreciate that, Cap, man. Those are awesome, man. These are some like super, super old comics, guys. 1934. So that predates
It's
everything.
Popeye, dude. I just realized what it was.
Oh, it's Popeye.
It's a freaking Popeye comic from 1934.
Yeah, you know who needs to get the Popeye, right? Look at that.
I'll let you have it.
Look at that Popeye right there. I got your Popeye to spin it.
Let me see how big it is and see how much it'd be to frame it.
See couple people more jumping in. Bert, what's going on, man? Congrats. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, we went straight through 1,500 subs today, so eyes on 2,000 now, and oh, man, I'm looking for 10,000 now. We're trying to get in the Perry Comics Club. Oh, there he is. Comics and death metal. Guys, it's a special day today. Do you know why?
Can we sing?
Today is Comics and Death Metal's birthday, guys. The guy who has been with us way, 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 way back, man. We go back all the way like bucket seats, man. So
let's
big
sing.
Time, happy birthday.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Justin. Come on, to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Play Ya-Ya Ding Dong.
Boom. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Ryan. Hope you have a great day, man. Hope you've enjoyed your birthday, man. You are now even older than you was yesterday. So definitely wanted to shout him out. William Smallwood, what's going on? Jen says no brojitos, not tonight. Nick's not allowed to drink during the week.
No brojitos and no bro nuts.
Look, Cap knows. Look, see, he's throwing the laughing faces up when I was saying about where he found those things. Like, you're not hurting it by not wearing gloves.
Well, you have to let me know where it is, man. Cap, thanks so much for these, man. These are awesome. Dustin, it's 17 by 24. So if you wanted to throw this in a frame and put it up or something,
yeah, no doubt.
That may not be bad, but these are awesome, man. Dick Tracy and freaking 1934 Popeye comics.
That's awesome.
By
Yeah, those are really cool, man. I love that,
right,
man.
I'm going to back out.
Mark the Cuddy Start. Long time no see, man. Good to see you.
He's been slapping those two brother comic stickers all the way around Australia is what he's been doing.
Oh, look, it's Anthony. What's up, Anthony?
What's up, Anthony?
Team No Sleeves. I don't know, man. I'm kind of a fan of the sleeves here lately because you can kind of stretch them out a little bit. Wow.
Look, guys, this is the Two Brothers Comics, or the Two Brothers Comics, the Comic Jabroni.
Yeah.
Shirt.
Yep. That's like the memorial shirt, man. That's awesome. I love it.
I had to get the green because the green looks the best, but that's cool.
Yeah, love it, man. Love it, love it.
Happy birthday.
There we go.
Yeah, so all right, well, I'll be going and giving the baby a bath, guys. Thanks so much. Check that out. That's sweet. And if I'm editing some
Open
videos
up.
later,
Hold on. He says, open up. Check out the Nut Bros comic.
let me see. Is it inside the Popeye one? No, it's not. That's the Calvary Baptist inaugurate 9-week deacons. The Nut Bro comics. Let's see. The Gumps. Sorry. These are so cool, man. Because y'all know this is really how comics, I mean, it's kind of where they got their Gasoline Alley. So Christmas time. Blondie. Vic Flint. Well, I guess I could be showing you guys these. Let's see. I could not be a terrible talk show host here, whatever we are. What are we? We're not talk show hosts.
I mean, I guess kind of we are, though. Ooh, that paint line on that. Ooh, look at that paint line.
I know. I'm doing this from my phone instead of setting everything up. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
All right, my hands are clean. And after what Dustin told me, I'm not sure if I bet you I was supposed to wear gloves, not for the comic sake, but for my personal sake, is what it sounds like. Is that more accurate, Dustin?
What's that?
Maybe I should be wearing gloves for my personal sake and not so much the comic sake.
That's probably better, yeah. Oh, right on, Jen. The Unkindness of Ravens. How did you like that? I wasn't able to grab a copy today. We did have it on the top picks. I'm sure you saw, but how did you like that? B. Ramey, we have not yet received a code for our BCW sponsorship. So we'll see. Man. We are getting another shipment of stuff in from them next month, though. So that will be coming. And I smell burning, so I hope that is just maybe my wife decided to turn the heat on a little bit and not the house is burning down.
What?
Guys,
It's November.
What's up?
No furnace until November.
Yeah, I know. All right, Anthony. Good to see you, man. Yeah, you and me both, man.
Nut Bros.
There it is. That's awesome. Yeah, thanks, man. We appreciate that. Those
Absolutely,
are super cool, man. I can't wait to check those out.
For sure. And of course, Popeye.
Yeah.
You know, the colors still look really good on them, too.
They do.
Yeah, like I didn't expect it to be from 1934.
Yeah, those are super cool, man. Let's see. Yeah, man, you weren't here Saturday night. We made the announcement Saturday night on the Babble-on, man. I didn't know. I thought you were in there on the stream. I thought you saw it. Sorry, man. I wasn't hiding nothing from you.
And we did a whole video on it.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So,
well, if you guys want that promo code, BCW commented on that video, go reply to them and say, hey, we need a promo code.
That's it. Go check out the video. The video was every comic book collector needs this. Go to that video in the comments. You'll see BCW commented on the video. Let them know you want a Two Brothers Comics code, please. And maybe that'll help us get one from them. So we haven't asked for one, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely probably wouldn't hurt for you guys to definitely reach out to them on that comment.
Our buddy Ted's been awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa, what? Oh, those are those BCW store folios that were.
Did I scare you? Dude, did you see in the video? I plopped it open and I was caught off guard and I was like, yep, that was expected.
Yeah. Thanks, man. We love you, brother.
And I'll be honest, guys, the Switchblade one was the sleeper one. That right there?
Oh yeah,
Look how good that art looked.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm still picking Transformers.
Man, and that one was the first one to go. Sorry, Austin, it's gone, brother. Like that, first person that got the bro box, it's gone.
I tell you what, though, Austin, I will get you one. Just respond to my IG message. I'll buy you one. Hey, Justin, when can we get Andworld to sponsor us, man?
I mean, what do you want them to do? Just be like, hey.
I would just like for them to provide some talent for our show every once in a while.
I'll see what I can do about that. I'll see what I can do. Lord knows I'm not the talent.
I beg to differ. Those portfolios are super cool. Nick got a new haircut. Looks good. About time. Did you even shave? Look at you.
No, I did. I shaved yesterday, and look, it's grown back.
We can't get him to clean up for the edited videos, but he shows out right for the new Comic Book Day live stream, so that's all right.
He said deal.
All right,
man.
Guys, well, if you got to roll, go ahead, and I'll just holler at me here in a little bit, like I said.
Well, what I'll do then is, and Austin, I did message you on IG. So what I may do later when I'm editing, depending on if Sky's in there or not, I may just open up a stream for some of the creators that wanted to ask some questions while I'm editing.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
All right. Just keep me in a loop.
Hey, what was I going to ask you? Yeah, guys, super pumped about this shirt in memory of the jabroni.
Yep.
There's your promo code, guys.
Yep, 20% off at TKO.
And then
20. One of us, Google Gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google Gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google Gobble.
And he's gone. So we have had our daily dose on our Wednesday live stream of Nick coming in, wrecking shop, and then leaving. Perry, what's up, man? Congratulations again to our man Perry for finally hitting that 10K. That's awesome to see one of the boys, break that threshold, man. Super, super cool. All right. Well, before we get started on the new Comic Book Day haul, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Haven Comics of Huntsville, Alabama, Back to Back Comics of Marietta, Georgia, and New Dimension Comics of
St. Clairsville, Ohio.
Yes, because without these guys, we would not be able to have what we need to do our show. So thank you so much to our LCSs. You guys are very much appreciated. So I was able to go to the shop today and pick up some books. I know that Justin was super busy working, and we will give him a pass because while we were out buying comic books, this man's out here making them for us. So, you can't even be mad at him. Can't be mad at him. But here is some of the stuff. Here is what all I picked up. First off, Canto 2, The Hollow Man, issue number 2. I am very excited to read this. I love this cover. Really cool looking scarecrows there. So I'm very interested to get into the story where we're finally going to get into the Hollow Man part of this. So that's definitely looking like it's going to be a great issue. Picked up Juggernaut issue number 1. This was apparently a lot hotter of a book than I expected it to be. We did have it on our top picks, but I went to 3 shops today, and my shop had 1 copy left. It was not on my pull list. I did get this copy, but this was the last copy they had, and 2 other shops had like one or 2 on one shelf, and the other shop was sold out.
Why?
I have no idea. This is the first ever Juggernaut solo series, and it's issue number 1. So I guess people were just, Juggernaut, gotta have it. I don't know. Hope they're not specking on it because I can't see this ever being like a big deal. But it is cool because it's got the Rest in Power, Chadwick Boseman, 1976 to 2020. They did that on a lot of the Marvel books this week, so that was really cool. And I don't know, the cover looks neat.
If I'm not able to pick that up, I'm going to be very upset, seeing as how I pick up every X-Men book every week.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can't pick it up, let me know. There's several more shops out here I can go check, and I've got some good pull with a bunch of them. So definitely let me know. Surprisingly enough, I actually really liked the ASM 300 homage cover to this with this #1 issue that came out, and I usually don't care for those at all, but I really liked the Juggernaut one. It was cool, and there was a Scotty Young variant that looked all right, but it was I don't know. I got Venom 28. This is part 3 of Venom Beyond. So I got the A cover and the B cover was also in there. So got both of those. Hopefully that continues to be pretty decent. Title that I look forward to every single month, Undiscovered Country, issue number 8. Y'all know I buy both covers for every issue. Why? I don't know. The only issue I didn't buy both covers for was #1. I have the B cover. I don't have the A cover. So whatever. I love that series though. It's really cool. And maybe one day when the A cover isn't like $30 or $40, I will grab it, but no promises. Draken New Dawn issue number 2, the A cover, and the $6 foil cover that I wished I had not put on my pull list because $6. Wow. I got the Spawn 309 second print of the Gunslinger. And I don't know. I kind of like the second print better with that green Spawn logo up at the top than I do with the red one. I think that looks really, really cool. I really like that. Now I got a couple of reprints here. So this is Thor issue number 5, the 4th printing. And it's just a super cool cover, man. It's got the, that old Kirby hammer swinging action going on there. Of course, it's a little more in depth than Kirby's, but still, that's what it makes me think of when I see that going on the cover. And then probably one of the coolest Spawn Thor covers so far. This is Thor issue 6, and this is the 2nd printing, and it is a wraparound. So I did put the board in the middle just for the show. So you have all of this is basically the vision that Thor had here. You can see all the characters there, all the Infinity Stones on Thor's hammer, and then this crazy looking gauntlet that Thanos has on. So I'm interested to see what that gauntlet is, man. That thing is definitely wild looking, and it's got that big, huge thing in the middle. So we'll see. That looks pretty cool. It was definitely a neat cover. And then I got the 2nd printing of Al Ewing's. We only find them when they're dead. So this will be the very, very first book of the month going into the bro box. And when we say we're throwing something in the bro box, that means we're going to throw it into one of those awesome store folios donated by our awesome sponsor, BCW. So we definitely want to shout them out and give thanks to them. We appreciate that. So this will be the first thing going in the bro box this month. And don't worry, guys, there's many, many more things to come. And we are constantly hard at work to try to make these bro boxes as good as we possibly can. Grabbing as many books every week as we can to throw in there to make them look super, super cool. So, oh man, yeah. Clear backing board. Yeah, I had a clear. The only book I've ever had clear backing board on, surprisingly, was this Uncanny X-Men 266. When I bought it raw, it had a clear backing board on it, and I don't know why, but it did. So, but so Justin, you didn't pick anything up. Did you have something you were specifically looking forward to?
Yeah, I obviously Canto. I was looking forward to picking that up. I was really intrigued by 2 books today that they weren't on my pull list, but I was going to pick up #1s just to try them out. The first one was Miles to Go from Aftershock.
I saw that today, and my guy at the shop, John, was telling me, he's like, you might want to pick that up, bro. And I was like, my $50 already on the pull list? Nah. But what was that supposed to be about?
So the synopsis off of Comixology says, Amara Bishop is a newly single mother with a long-buried past. Raised by an alcoholic father in a rundown trailer, Amara was a child when she learned to kill. and she hasn't killed anyone since she was 13. When her aging mentor is murdered and her daughter is threatened, that will soon change.
That sounds shockingly like some of my relatives, part of that.
Yeah,
But,
so I'm
right on.
I'm starting to get into this phase where I kind of want to buy. I want to pick up an iPad so I can start reading comics digitally. Like I think no, just hear me out. Hear me out. I want to start reading some comics digitally because I think I'll be able to read more. Like when I'm laying in bed at night and my wife is asleep or the lights are off, I can't read a comic then. But if I had an iPad or something like that, I could.
True.
So I think what I might do is look into that, and then that would allow me to get books like this digitally, where I could read them, and I don't feel the need to collect them like I do the X-Men books or the Spider-Man books or stuff like that.
Right on. I hear you. Yeah. I mean, my thing with the digital is it hurts my eyes to read digitally. And for some reason, it makes me like, I can't lay in my bed or sit in my bed and read anything. I pass out immediately. I was trying to read the Secret Wars, what is it, 1 through 12. And it took me like 4 weeks to get through issue 1 because I would just try to read it on my phone on the Marvel app, when I got ready to chill out before I went to sleep. And I mean, literally like 4 weeks to read 1 issue. But I know a lot of people enjoy it. It's not something that's for me, but I definitely can appreciate, reasons why people do it, kind of like you're saying. So absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen how they look on Todd from Comic Burrito's iPad, and the colors look like they pop on there. So
yeah,
that's kind of maybe nudging me in that direction. And like I said, I would only be doing this for books that my shop is sold out of, or the indie titles like stuff from Aftershock or
right,
maybe AWA or just something like that.
Yeah. What's up, Sam? Yeah, I hear you on that. Yeah, I mean, so you wouldn't use it for books that like say you had, downstairs with you. Would you still purchase them on there to read them upstairs if you were like wanting to, or?
No. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try really hard not to double dip.
Yeah. I hear you on that. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. It may just be because I always try to read it on my phone. I don't have a iPad or a tablet or anything like that. So I don't know. Maybe that would be a little different. But I mean, even trying to read previews here on my computer screen, man, I got a 30-inch curved computer screen here, and like I'm still up here like this, zooming in, trying to read. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll come into the 20th century, but as Perry would say, I guess I'm a boomer at heart. I don't know.
Yeah, the other important thing, and it's something I thought about, is I don't like taking money out of the shops.
Yeah.
Like I want them to continue to receive money. So
yeah,
it's something also I want to consider. Like I don't want it to get to the point where Comixology is getting more money than the shops are.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because, regardless of what some people may think, this stuff does not continue on without these shops. I don't see that this hobby can continue on very long without having the brick and mortars to go to. I did not pick up Bliss. Is that something you were picking up?
It is not. I'm not even familiar with it.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it either. There you go.
Well, I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Now that what was it? I can't think of the name of it now. The Ravens, Unkindness of Ravens. I left it on the shelf when I walked out of the shop today, and I was even on the phone with my wife when I was pulling out of the parking lot, telling her like I really, really wished I would have grabbed it, but I don't know. like I wanted to grab it, one, because when I was reading the synopsis and putting together our top picks, I put it on there, of course. But it is a Boom Studios title, #1, first and foremost. So that's a check in the pro box, and it's a #1. That's a check in the pro box. After reading the synopsis and all that, is it something that I personally think I might be interested in? Hard to say. And I was trying to decide if it was something that, was I going to pick it up because I wanted to read it, or was I going to pick it up because it's a Boom Studios #1 and what if? And I was like, I'm just going to leave it there. If I really, really want to read it, I'm sure it'll go to second print. I'll pick it up later. We'll see. But I'd already spent $50 on my pull list today, and that was just way, way enough for me. So I ended up leaving it there. But I'd love to hear if anybody's read it, what you guys thought. Hit us up on Instagram and let us know. Because I was interested to see what people thought about it. It the concept seemed pretty cool, but like I said, I just wasn't sure if it was something that I personally would be into, and I'm trying to cut my pull list back. So if it's not something that I know, if it's not something that really intrigues me enough to really, really get me going, then I'm just basically gonna hold off on it. And if I hear enough people talk about it, all right, I might check it out later. But I'm trying to keep my pull list as tight as possible right now, because this $40 and $50 a week is killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch the title. What book was it?
That Unkindness of Ravens.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So basically, it was about some witches that survived, that were not killed, I guess, or burned during the Salem witch trials. So, I mean, it seemed like it could be interesting. I just wasn't sure if it was something for me specifically. So, Josh Olive, what's going on? If you guys don't know Josh Olive is the man that runs Haven Comics of Huntsville, Alabama. You guys see him here on the channel all the time. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Josh, did you read Unkindness of Ravens, that Boom Studios title that just dropped today? What have you heard about it, or what do you think about it? I think the book that I'm definitely looking forward to the most, probably Canto. Absolutely 100%, followed closely by Undiscovered Country. And that's because I love Undiscovered Country, but the only problem with Undiscovered Country is I don't remember what happened in the last issue yet. Like, I never remember. And those books they're a long read for me. Like, I'm a slow reader anyway. I'm slow at a lot of things, but I'm a very slow reader. So, like, for me to go back and try to read 3 or 4 issues before I read this one, like, I'd have to knock out a whole day, just have to block out an entire day just to get caught up. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll go back and just do a run through all of them. We'll see. But regardless, it still is a great title. Is that something you're reading?
No, I picked up the first trade. I haven't read it yet. Like, I think I have issue #1 cover A around here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I never read it, so I just waited for the trade. So at some point I'll read that trade, probably in about 7 years.
Right on, right on. So Josh says it was a little weird, but he digs the concept. Okay. Right on.
Has
Nick
anyone
says,
oh, sorry.
Nick says your CGC books just posted being graded. You're gonna be so, yeah. I don't know, man. I may be a little upset. I did a bad thing. I didn't press them before I sent them. I didn't. But there were books I picked up off the shelf and never read them. Actually, 2 of them I picked up at Haven Comics. So I'm really, really, really hoping for 398s to come back. I will not tear the books in half if I get at least 2 9/8s. So we'll see. 2 of the books are the same, and one of them is something different. But yeah, really, really hoping for 3 9/8s. So much. But we'll see. Let's see. Oh, Rod said he is back. Old soul, like, yeah, man, I am. Like, it's ridiculous. You don't even know the half of it, man. You don't even know the half of it. I accidentally hurt my wife's feelings today because I get in the car and, like, she listens to, like, current music, and I'm in the car. I'm like, what are you listening to? Like, put it on 97.1 The River. Let's get some 80s rock going, or let's just turn the radio off, because there hasn't been anything good that's come out music-wise since about 1994. So yeah, I know. I'm an old boomer guy, as Perry would say. Got to worry about that shelf rub. Yeah, I mean, they didn't sit too long, so we'll see. We'll see.
Has anyone in the chat read, I'm going to mispronounce this, but Autumnal from Vault? It also came out today. It's another one that's not on my pull list, but I was looking to check out.
I had never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a Vault. I'm sorry, it's from Vault, and it's #1, and it seems like it's some sort of horror fall themed book.
Oh, okay. Can you hear that?
I can.
Oh, sorry, guys. Probably sounds like something besides pouring water into a bottle, but that was all I was doing. Someone's just listening and not actually watching and probably turn around, what in the world's going on? Yeah, I hadn't heard of that. A lot of people are saying they got shorted on the Alex Ross covers this week. That's not good. That's not good. I tell you what, though. There's an Alex Ross Timeless cover coming out next week, and I was unaware it was coming. I was unaware this title was getting an Alex Ross Timeless variant, and it just so happens to be one of my favorite titles, and it just so happens to be one of my favorite characters. So I'm really hoping I can find the Savage Avengers issue 12 Ghost Rider Alex Ross Timeless variant. Now, it is not the original Ghost Rider. It's the new what's his name? Robbie, Josh, help me out. Is it Robbie what? He drives the car now. It's the Ghost Rider that drives the car. He's the one that's in the current Savage Avengers run. But even though it's not Johnny Blaze, it still looks so cool. So I'm really, really hoping I can find that somewhere. We'll see. Here you go. Definitely excited about that. They say, okay, right on.
Yeah, I think I hope my shop has it. Otherwise, maybe I'll just do it. I'll just buy it from Comixology and read it on my computer screen or something.
There you go. Yeah, man. Definitely. I loved it. I loved it. I picked up the Captain America and the Iron Man because Captain America is a given, but that Iron Man was too freaking cool not to pick up. To me, that so far is the best looking one he's put out. I was just yeah, I didn't. That's why I was asking. I was like, wait, can they hear that? Like, is it that loud? Robbie Reyes. Yeah, Robbie Reyes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, it is Johnny Blaze on the cover. Okay. I assumed it was Robbie, but I just got a glimpse of it when I was watching Bueller's video earlier today, and that's how I noticed it. And I just heard him say Ghost Rider. I looked up and I just saw a glimpse of it, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. So we'll see. I mean, that could be a factor. Absolutely. I mean, we've already seen it with some books like Canto, issue #1 of the first volume. Now that was, that was damage in the production of the book, or the what would you call it when they were actually binding the book and all that. That's when the damage happened on most of those. But still, there's so many of them out there that were beat up beyond being able to be, a 9.8 even with a pressed. Yeah, I could see maybe that being an issue. Autumnal. Okay.
Cool.
Autumnal.
Or we could just call it that fall book.
There you go. Yeah, agreed, man. Undiscovered Country is one of those that, as much as I really don't like the bi-weekly releases, to me, if there was going to be a title that needed to be bi-weekly releases, Undiscovered Country is one of them. But honestly, I think they could release it weekly, and I would still have a hard time remembering everything that happened because there's so much that goes on in that book. I do not read anything that has, I'm telling you, Justin, be glad you don't letter Undiscovered Country, man, because there is I've never seen so many word bubbles and so much writing in a comic book. It's like reading a novel sometimes. I mean, it's crazy. But I mean, I love the story though.
That's Scott Snyder, right?
It is. Yeah.
So I once saw Scott Snyder tweet.
And Charles Soule.
He once tweeted, like, he was out doing yard work or something, and he like walked off to get a bag or something, and then right where he was standing, like a giant tree branch fell, and it would have really messed him up if it hit him. And he was telling the story, and he ended it with, "Sorry, every letterer who's worked with me before. I knew this is what all that bad karma was going to come back to get me." So he's aware of it. He's aware of how much he writes.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Because I mean, honestly, like after we started hanging out, like every time I would read it, I would think like this letterer. Like I don't know if you guys get paid by the bubble, paid by the letter, paid by the hour, but I would imagine like if you're paid in that, like that would be something I would write in the contract for Undiscovered Country. All right, you're going to pay me by the letter. You're going to pay me by the word bubble, whether it be how many, the size on how many, whatever, because you would make a killing. You could retire after this series.
I'll need to ask Tom, who's a part of Emerald. I think he's worked on a lot of Snyder books. I'll have to ask Tom his opinion, what he thinks, if he likes it.
Right on. All right. Well, I can't think of anything else that we are missing right now. Trying to think if there's anything else we want to cover real quick. I'm not seeing anything. You got some cool toy pickups yet this week, or?
I know I've got something coming in on Friday. I did get lucky today with those Hasbro Pulse exclusives. I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse on some of them though. So
it happens to me all the time.
Well, it's very seldom that I get buyer's remorse when it comes to a toy, but I don't know. I feel like I was just like, oh, it's there, it's available, add to cart.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I get buyer's remorse just about every time I pay for something. I don't know, but I definitely want to grab one of those that you picked up. I'm hoping tomorrow that works out. And for everybody who is not aware, this Saturday will be the Hasbro Pulse online con deal or whatever.
Yeah, it's they're calling it HasCon. I think it's
HasCon.
Friday and Saturday, and basically it's all of the stuff that they would have revealed or talked about at San Diego Comic-Con.
Right on.
I'm sure. Actually, you know what? I'm sure there's probably a little bit of New York Comic-Con mixed in there as well.
Okay, right on. And I know a lot of people are anticipating that they're going to do some special releases during that, and that we're finally going to get the last reveal of the Wave 7 of the Lightning Collection. I know a lot of people are saying that they think it's going to be in space black, so we'll see. There's only really one so far that I'm worried about getting out of that Wave 7, and one out of Wave 6, maybe two out of Wave 6. I don't know. I might get Zero Red if I see it on the shelf somewhere. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see.
Josh, did you see the sweet looking Cobra Commander that was an con exclusive? If you haven't, it's pretty sweet.
There you go, Josh. Go check it out, man. It's on the website now, HasbroPulse.com.
I was able to get one, so
right on. So what's up with that old spinner rack, man? That's one thing I want to have in here so bad. And every time I see one somewhere, it's not for sale. Not for sale. But I really think having a spinner rack would be super cool to have. I know there's a lot of people that have them, but one day I'm going to get me a freaking spinner rack, and I don't even want to get like a nice, good looking one. Like I want one that looks like it's, got some age on it, got some character to it. I mean, I just think that would be so cool. Even if I took and put some kind of buffers around where the books would sit and just sit slabs in it or something. I mean, who knows? But yeah, it would be super cool to have a spinner rack. I think that's something that kind of give your comic room a little character to it. Sure.
Yeah, I actually want to get one and put in all of the books that I've worked on that I have a copy of. I think it would be cool to.
That would be cool, man.
Yeah.
That would be super, super cool. That would be awesome. I found a few spinner racks, but everyone always wants, yeah, they do. Hey, man, look, you got to know, like, we fix things out here, all right? My dad's a welder, metal fabricator, all that. But, all right, well, I guess you will have your books in time for Saturday night. So we will see Justin's books then. I hope everybody was able to get out and support their local comic shops today and grab your favorite titles for New Comic Book Day. Make sure you guys tune in every Monday. We drop our top picks for New Comic Book Day. Our top picks list is different from everybody else's. Not just in the way that they put it out there to you with the editing that Nick does, but it's titles that we read, that we enjoy, and that we want to share with you guys and try to give you a look into some of the stuff that we're reading and that we really like. Our top picks are always based on the best stories that we think are out, or the artists, new titles that are coming out from some of our favorite publishers. So that's where we try to use our top picks. I mean, there's plenty of other channels out there that do the top picks based on, what's going to be hot this week or what the best spec titles are. And so, you guys can get that from them. And then we just wanted to do something a little different with ours. So, make sure you guys check that out. Every Monday we drop that. We drop content daily now almost. I mean, we have really gotten to the point where we are trying to drop content every single day except Sunday. And then Saturday is the Saturday night Comic Book Babble-on. So that kind of is a kind of a cheat for us where we can, drop content on Saturday nights, which is always great. We have a good time on there. So I guess the last things is we want to say thank you so much to all of the members of Two Brothers Comics. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. We are absolutely honored to have you guys as members, and definitely humbled that you guys would want to join our channel. We appreciate that so much. Again, thank you to our sponsor, BCW. Make sure you guys check out BCW for all of your comic book protection, storing, and displaying needs. We did drop a video showing off these awesome store folios that they gave us to give to you guys for the bro boxes. And like we said, if you guys would like to, you can go on there, find their comment on that video, and let them know you would love to get a Two Brothers Comics discount code for their website. And who knows where that will go. So, and then last but not least, thank you once again to all of our local comic shops. We would not be able to do anything on these channels without having our local comic shops backing us up each and every week, making sure we have everything we need for the content we do. With that being said, Justin, you got anything else, man?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Well, guys, we appreciate everyone hanging out on the New Comic Book Day live haul stream. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out. If you're watching on the replay, make sure you hit it on the thumbs out. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that for us. We appreciate it. And as always, guys, collect your way.